Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2020 and part 2 of Season 2 of the Bolton Wanderer. Today we take on MK Dons and Ipswich Town, both in Sky Bet League 1, and as you can see, things haven't gone to plan at the start of this season. We've only picked up one further point after the opening day of the season with that 2-2 draw against Mansfield. To be fair, you know, the rest of the games have been away from home. We lost 2-0 to Shrewsbury Town. Really disappointing performance there. We then lost 5-1 to Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. And we've went on to lose 3-1 to Oxford and 3-2 to Southend. So we are scoring goals, but we need to shore up a little bit defensively. We've had a little tactical tweak for today's episode to see if we can improve. We have brought in quite a few new signings. I think the first game of the season was on the 1st of August, so let's have a little look at all the players that we've signed since then. Charlie Kendall has come in as a prospect player on a free transfer from Queen's Park Rangers. We've then brought in Andrew Shinney on loan from Luton. He's quite good. He used to play for Rangers back in the day, been at Birmingham as well, and has been at Luton the last few years, played in the Championship last year. We'll see how he does for us this year. Alfie Payne has come in as well, another prospect player down for the under-23s. Ben Sheaf has come in from Arsenal on loan. He's a pretty good player, to be honest with you. 4-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Is the kind of player that I think can make a big difference this year, hopefully. But I think he is injured at the moment. Oh, it says, where is he then? Why is he not in here? Where's he gone? Let's have a little look at this. So let's take the unavailable off. Oh, he's unregistered. Okay. Well, let's get him registered. So that's why he hasn't been playing recently. I thought we'd signed him, and I thought we'd lost him. I thought he was injured, but he's not. So let's get him in onto the bench there. Now we've got 6 loan players on the field. That's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Who do we get rid of? Probably has to be him. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that then. That's a bit of a shame. But yeah, we've brought in Ben Sheaf and we've brought in TJ Ayoma, who was at Bristol Rovers last season, who obviously won the title and had a 7.0 average rating, so pretty good, to be honest with you. But yeah, a new tactic today, as you've probably just seen. It's a 4-2-3-1. You know, we'll see how it goes. Bringing that extra striker back into midfield. Daryl Murphy's not had a good start of the season. He scored on the opening day, hasn't done anything since, really. We've put on a load of instructions that I think make sense. I think they make sense. I think that's how we want to play. We'll see how it goes today. We're at home against MK Dons. They've got off to a pretty good start of the season, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, let's get into it. The team for today is Scott Carson, Josh Emmanuel, Jack Hobbs, Adam Senior and Ryan Burke. We've then got Harvey White and Ben Sheaf in the middle with Politic, Shinney and Amiobi starting behind Ben Woodburn up top. So let's get into the action and hopefully we'll be able to get a victory today against MK Dons. They were a bit of a bogey team last season. They were one of the teams that we were battling so hard against relegation, and in the end they managed to elevate themselves out of trouble the way we did as well. So, you know, it's interesting to see that they're in 6th at the moment, but we'll see how it goes. But thank you for all the support on episode 1 of season 2 that came out a few days ago. I know a lot of you are very happy that this series is continuing, and so am I as well. Still really enjoying the save, so we'll just keep it going as long as you guys want to see it as well. And I'm enjoying it. Here's Britain. Good block. Good block there. But yeah, we'll take on... I can't remember who we're playing later on in the episode. That was a good free kick from Harvey White, but a good save from Nichols in goal there. Who was the Ipswich Town, who are at home in this game as well. They're currently in 10th in the league, but as you can see, we're in the bottom 4 at the moment, back to 4 relegation places. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. That was nearly a fabulous goal there from the MK Dons, but let's keep trying to play our game. Trying to play even more attacking. Ben Woodburn with the shot there. Ryan Burke. And that's wide, unfortunately. He's not a very fit player, Ryan Burke. I've noticed that about him so far. He's always very low on condition. Here's Harvey White. Gets it into the middle. Header at the back post. But none of our players could get to it. Here's Poveda Ocampo now pushing forward. Here's Wallace, beautiful turn. Wallace with the shot, and that's well wide, unfortunately. But at the moment, we're coming out of the relegation zone, which would be good. Here's Harvey White with the shot, and that's wide. I just think we need a couple of more signings just to bolster us a little bit. In midfield, in defence as well. Here's Jack Hobbs. Back to Shinnie. Good save. Good save from Nichols there. Come on. It's half time. 0-0. And I have to say we've probably been the better of the two teams. But it's been a bit of a boring match so far. But hopefully we can get our attacking intent going. It's a really terrible tackle. That's surely got to be a red card for Wallace. He's coming over. Yellow card for Lee Wallace. Now then, here's Burke. Sheaf to Harvey White. Burke into the middle, header away. Here's Politic now. Politic with the shot, and that's side netting. Again, we had the chance there. Right, demand more. Might have to bring Ben Woodburn off. Might move him out to where Amiobi is. Oops, and go with that. Sammy Amiobi for Daryl Murphy. Target man might work quite nicely with a one-man system. Here's Harvey White. Swings it in. Murphy's at the back post. Woodburn down here. Politic. And that's wide again. Just feel like we are getting... Oh, is it a penalty? Or is it a free kick? That's another yellow card. Just a free kick outside the area. Here's Harvey White. It's going to be a quick free kick into the middle. Politic is there. And it's 1-0. And, well, that was a lovely quick free kick. And Politic was there at the back post. His third goal of the season. Absolutely brilliant there. Harvey White into the middle. And Politic at the back post waiting. And it's 1-0. And as it stands, we're out of the relegation zone, heading for our first victory of the season. And I have to say, defensively, we've looked alright today. Touch wood. Oh, didn't touch wood quick enough. Here's Carson. Building from the back. Here's Politic. Now Hobbs. Back to Carson. Never be afraid to go back to the keeper, but be afraid if we have to keep going back to the keeper. That's a great run from Woodburn. Woodburn into the middle. Shinnie, and it's a great save from Nichols again. He's definitely kept MK Dons in the game. That is a cool animation. Into the middle. Hobbs, Boateng away. And there you go. Right then. Get creative. Rose into the middle. Header at the back post. And almost a carbon copy of what happened for our goal has happened for their goal. At the back post, Sergio Garcia waiting with the header, and it's in. That's 1-1, and we just can't seem to get that victory. We are scoring goals, but defensively we've been shocking. Here's Daryl Murphy though, great save from Nichols again. Here's Harvey White into the middle, header away. Jack Hobbs is chasing. Jack Hobbs back to Emmanuel now, but Harvey White into the middle. Oh, it's great diving header away, but here's Adam Senior back to Burke. Burke pushing forward. Ryan Burke into the middle. Politic is there, and again a fabulous save from Nichols in goal. So Harvey White into the middle again. Header away. Hobbs hits it wide. I think it's time for another change. Woodburn hasn't been great so far, and Callum King-Harms is probably the man that I want to bring in. Eddie Brown's the other obvious one that you want to get on the pitch at this stage. Here's Rose. He gets it into the middle. Senior away. Oh, it's a good save from Carson. Right. Scott Carson gets it away to Politic now. Politic on the ball to Murphy. Here's Burke. Burke on the left-hand side. Burke keeps going. Here's Daryl Murphy. Back to Politic. Ben Sheaf with the shot, and that's a great save from Nichols, and he's probably man of the match for me so far. He's been absolutely brilliant for them, unfortunately. I'm going to go very attacking. Here's Harvey White with another free kick. Header away. Here's Senior though with a chance, and why did it have to be Adam Senior of all people with the chance on his boot in the 6-yard box? Here's Cole. Now Rose. Back to Britton on the right hand side. Hobbs away. Oh, well, that should have been 2-1 MK Dons, but what a miss that was. Sergio Garcia into the middle, it's away. Now he has whoever that was. Didn't get to see it, it went too quickly. But I think that is going to be full time, and another match that we've unfortunately only got a point in. All 3 home matches we've drawn so far. And there you go. I think that's going to be the final whistle, and it is 1-0. Now I've got to say, again, it's a disappointing performance. We had a lot of chances in that match, and I think between now and the Ipswich game, we've maybe got to bring in a couple of players just to bolster us a little bit. I think midfield creativity we're lacking a little bit. You know, we had the likes of Luke Murphy last year, the likes of Jason Lowe. We don't have them this year, and I don't think we've replaced them yet. Oakley Booth as well, he was another one that we brought in on loan. So yeah, watch this space. Well, unfortunately, guys, had a crash dumps error, so I had to replay the MK Dons match, and we actually ended up winning it 2-0 with a goal from Ryan Burke and Ben Woodburn on the score sheet. So we have our first victory of the season, not in the circumstances that I wanted, but hey ho, 2 points shouldn't really make the difference at the end of the season, touch wood. So, we have actually been a little bit busy in the transfer market. We have got Aaron Lennon on standby, I suppose. You know, we've put in a contract offer. He's somebody we've been looking at all summer, to be honest with you. He's experienced, and I think he'd work well with the likes of Sammy Amiobi, Ben Woodburn, Callum King-Harms, those sorts of players, and Che Cooper as well. We're looking to bring him on loan just for a bit of midfield cover. But this is one I'm excited about. Long-term viewers of the channel will know Paul Glatzel very well, or Powell Glatzel, I think his real name is. Broke the Premier League scoring record many years ago. FM18, I think, with Stoke when we were there. And he was an absolutely brilliant player. Followed me everywhere we went. We've signed him for a hefty sum of 600k, but a lot of that is future instalments. And I think this kid is going to be special. I really do think he's going to be special. He's going to make his first start today because Daryl Murphy and Eddie Brown are both out. Sammy Amiobi needs to come off the bench as well. So we'll put him in there like that. That looks good to me. Eddie Brown and Daryl Murphy are out with injury. Sammy Amiobi's out with injury, so Ben Woodburn goes wide. So Paul Glatzel is going to play today, and hopefully he will, be the key ingredient to our revival in form this year. So let's get into it. Paul Glatzel is going to get the number 10 shirt. We are going to put a lot of hope and expectation on him, and he's going to be rubbish today. You can just see it, but we'll try our best. Let's continue from how we played against MK Dons. I did just holiday it. I didn't want to play the game again. I thought that was the most likely way of getting the same result. Didn't quite happen that way, but never mind. Hopefully 2 points won't make the difference between now and the end of the season. Here's Emmanuel though. Oh, good tackle by Vincent Young there. Come on. Just really want Glatzel to score today. That would be amazing. Our brand new sign, and obviously he's a potential player. 19 years old. He's not going to be at his best. I sort of wanted to bring him in as an impact sub this year, and improve in the future. Politic with the shot, but he's going to start today because he's our best striker today, apart from Woodburn, of course. But we needed him, and he was there. He was available. So yeah, here's Shinnie. Offside, unfortunately. But yeah, I think Aaron Lennon will be a decent sign, and certainly at this level. Was playing in the Premier League last season with Burnley, so that's something. And even if it is just a case of he'll be in till the end of the season, I think this year is very much a transition year of trying to solidify ourselves in League One, and then next year is going to be our promotion push. But here's Burke, now Shinnie with the shot, and again here's Burke into the middle. Don't think we've seen Glatzel touch the ball yet, but we won't worry too much. He wasn't as good on last year's game, I found, but FM20 he was absolutely brilliant, and I don't think anybody else in the in the world managed to get him to work, but he just was amazing for me. He scored 30 odd goals every single season, and I think it was 37 in 35 games in the Premier League with Stoke that I managed to. He broke the record. Here's Emmanuel. Back to Politic. Great save by Holy there. In goal. Now then. Here's Shinnie. Into the middle. Shinnie again. Nope. Cleared. Now here's Burke. Nope. End of highlight. But we took Glatzel all around Europe. We took him to Ajax. We took him to... Josh Emmanuel's injured. Took him to Porto as well. It was a really fun time on the channel, actually. Doing all of those... Doing the foreign saves. It was really, really cool. Here's Shinnie into the middle. Chambers away. Hobbs down. And it's cleared. And now Vincent Young on the counter-attack for Ipswich, who we haven't really seen a lot of yet, but that's a really poor shot. But yeah, I think we've had the better of the chances so far. We've probably been the better team. But that's the way it goes. Here's Jackson. Oh, what a miss that is. What a miss that is. Right, get creative out there, folks. Come on. Half time, 0-0. Right. Not doing badly. Come on. Oh dear. Here's Politic. Politic to Simpson. Simpson now. Shinnie. Simpson. Simpson pushing forward. Harvey White. Simpson. Into the middle. Header away. Here's Woodburn. Into the middle. Simpson. By the way, we got 6 million for Ronan Darcy. I forgot to show you the outset. Most of you will have seen it when we went on the transfer screen, but we got 6 million from him from Leicester. Probably could have got a little bit more. So yeah, I wasn't too worried about spending 600k on Paul Glatzel. But yeah, 6 million. That's helped us balance the books now, which is really good. Alright, come on. Come on. Here's Burke. Shinnie. Get it into Glatzel. Woodburn. Woodburn with the shot. Oh, what a goal that is. I thought the keeper had saved it, but 5th goal of the season for Ben Woodburn, and what a fantastic goal that was as well. Shinnie with the assist, of course, and Woodburn basically doing it on his own from there. Wonderful shot that was, and it was a slight palm from the goalkeeper, Hawley, but yeah, managed to go in. Here's Politic now. Oh, he's lost it, but he's won it back, and now he's pushing down this right hand side. Politic on the ball. Politic swings it in. Here's Ben Sheaf now to Ryan Burke. Great save there from the goalkeeper. 60 minutes gone. I think Politic's going to come off. We're going to stick on Callum King Harms and see what he can do. Shinnie with the cross into the middle. Hobbs back to Shinnie. Offside. Disappointing. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on, Glatzel. Harvey White not having the best of games, so I'm going to stick James Weir on as an advanced playmaker on attack. We've now got 3 playmakers on the field. That is not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. That's a good ball forward. Into the middle. Oh, it's an own goal from Jack Hobbs. Oh, that is disappointing. That would have been... It would have been such a good victory, and it's such a shame that that is how they've squared it. It really is such a shame. Right, come on, get creative, folks. Let's go very attacking. Let's try and get Glatzel his debut goal. Here he is, Paul Glatzel. Go on, son. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. But he is going to be brilliant. I assure you that. Anyone new to the channel, I assure you, he's going to break the Premier League goal scoring record again. Here's Sheaf. Now Woodburn. Oh, tried another spectacular goal, but couldn't quite pull it off this time. 10 seconds to go. I mean, we'll take a 1-1 draw. I think at the start of the episode, if you'd said it'll be 1-1 against Ipswich away from home, I think, you know, we'd have took it. We've lost all of our away games so far this season, so, you know, I think that's saying something. That was a late chance there, but it's all over, and we get the 1-1 draw. So, an unbeaten episode. You know, I think we can be quite proud of that. We move into 19th place in the league. We've got a couple of home games coming up, one in the Leeson.com trophy. But I think we'll be back for this double header. I think that's going to be really important against Wimbledon and Gillingham. Hopefully Glatzel will be all ready and sorted by then. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for regular Football Manager 2020 videos, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.